There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
Meanings, right? Gather, summarize.
Good, MP.
MP, you got that night. You better watch out.
All right, MP, you ready?
completion to 555.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead. Welcome, everyone. A little extra excitement for you tonight. It's the first game of the... And here we are for Game 1 of the NBA Cup. This game will count both towards group play as well as the regular season standings.
Yeah, and it's really important to start off with a win. Only 8 teams advance to the elimination round, so there's not a lot of room for failure in this group stage.
Well, guys, you can't look at this team and not get into the topic of MP. He's been a very vocal and driving force for his squad, and he's made it known that he's got his sights set on winning the NBA Cup this season.
You gotta love how that just ramps up his teammates, the coaching staff, and even us at the broadcast table. But seriously, I'm gonna be looking at how tough each of these group stage games are for MP. He and his guys aren't the only team with their sights set on the NBA Cup this season.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. They've got Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Hawkins in at the power forward position. Knocks it loose. Driving to the basket. Count it. Good.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. I asked him if there was a plan in place to slow down Halliburton, and coach joked, hey, if a plan existed, somebody smarter than me would have come up with it. Tyrese impacts the game in too many ways for us to neutralize. We just need to do what we can to make life difficult for him.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Halliburton looking over the floor. Shot is up. Knight can't hit.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Wide open look. Whitehead can't get it to go.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Halliburton. Second chance shot. Dillingham with a rebound.
You gotta move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Here's Sarr. Here's Dillingham. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. It's the 2K leaderboard showing the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Brooklyn, number 1.
Their defense led to offense, and no team was better at forcing miscues and capitalizing at the other end.
Halliburton outside. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line, 2 times.
And he makes both free throws. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. 8-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they cross that line.
You have got to be a low-mistake team in today's NBA, because once those turnovers start piling up, you're giving your opponent too many extra looks.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Furphy. No points so far. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
In transition, here come the Pacers. Here's the 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game. Brooklyn leading by 6. To the middle. Intercepted. And here's Halliburton. He's coming off a 10-point game against Golden State.
And another key for them was his rebounding. Just a great effort.
Pass to Simpson. Shoots over Sarr. Simpson no good. The Nets have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Count it.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Pacers trail by 8. They set a pick. Halliburton for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
And this is a matchup they expect to win. Certainly, last year they were the stronger ball club.
Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside. And now the Nets on the break. Barnes, no good.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break. And he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Halliburton for 3. Dillingham with a rebound.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now they are playing bully basketball.
Indiana making a switch here. Now here's Halliburton. Down low. Here's Thunder, defended by Halliburton.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Pass to Willis. Here's Simpson. He's guarded by Barnes. Fades. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Barnes. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Barnes has got 6 points.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Here's Simpson. Willis, the pass to Halliburton. Pass to Knight. And there's the screen to halt the run. No luck on that one.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
The 3 from Barnes. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Furphy. Here's Willis. Now here's Halliburton. 5 on the clock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. All right, Doris, where do you think Halliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
Well, he's certainly got to be near the top of the list. Number one, his vision is absolutely tremendous. He can create on the fly. As importantly to me, it's his spirit and presence, the joy he brings to the game. I think if you're talking Tyrese Halliburton, the thing that stands out is the wealth of things. That's a man right there!
Wow! Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
There's a screen. Here's Valentine. And Indiana misses again. Nets leading by 17. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Nuggets was a big factor. He ended up with 23 points, and not only was he terrific offensively, he also made an impact on defense. He was just sensational in that game. No one could stop him, and he knew it, guys.
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Hawkins is checked in for Indiana. In transition, here come the Pacers. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will in the shot.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Brooklyn?
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Shots good by Valentine.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Smith outside. Butler passes to Thunder. Over to the left wing. Smith finds Butler. And they call an illegal screen here.
And you think to yourself, this is not how you want to start a game.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. And the Pacers looking at who they've got. And it's Gill in at the two guard. The three. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Here's Thunder. Goes to the fadeaway. Thunder's got 10 points. Indiana leading. Valentine passes to Dunn. There's the triple. Offensive board. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And the Nets making a change here. Sarr's checked in. Pass to Thunder. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. From downtown, the rebound by the Nets. Sarr's got 6 rebounds in the game. Dillingham, no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And it's out of bounds to Indiana. Our 2K leaderboard, focusing on last year's three-point shooting leaders. Nick Smith is second.
He shot with nearly unmatched confidence from the arc last year, and the numbers and his position on this list clearly reflect that.
Here's Valentine. Last game for him, he picked up 10. To the inside, Willis. Oh, sent away with authority. Driving in, kicks it out to Bledsoe. Pass to Thunder. And here's Johnson. Inside, Sarr passes to Bledsoe. Got a piece of it. To the paint. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Now Dunn. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Gill, no.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
And he jams it home with authority.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
Third foul of the half, and that's the risk you take leaving him out there.
Whitehead, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And the Pacers also making a change. Morgan's checked in. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Indiana calls timeout. And the Pacers making a change here. Haliburton right side. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Simpson no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Pass to Whitehead. Here's Thunder. Here's Dillingham. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the opponent.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Indiana ahead, up by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hello. Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, those.
All right, fellas, time now to take a look at these early season standings in the East.
Taking a look here at Indiana. They didn't get the email I sent. Season has started, fellas. They look some.
Thanks as always.
We've got second. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Barnes is out there with Sarr. Then there's Dillingham, and it's Whitehead in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. The 3 from Barnes. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
You've got to keep an eye on Scotty Barnes. I don't care where he is on the floor. This guy an opportunistic scorer.
Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Thunder, the pass to Whitehead. Barnes with it. Clock at 6. The 3. It's rebounded by Knight. Knight's got 5 rebounds tonight. Thunder. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Rejected by Barnes.
Get those long arms to work, Scotty Barnes. Send it back, young sir.
Dillingham, no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall. Well, he needs to be careful. One more foul, and he's done.
Here's Furphy. Still no points. Pass to Haliburton. From 13. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. And here's Dillingham from the arc. The Pacers pull it in. Hawkins has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And here's Haliburton. 3-pointer. Another miss by Haliburton. Nets trail by 4. Thunder, the pass to Barnes. Yet another assist.
And that last assist is a big one, vaulting Isaiah Thomas on the career list.
Zeke is one of the all-time great point guards, so breaking his mark is so impressive. To the inside. Hawkins. Down it goes, and a great assist by Haliburton. Haliburton's got 3 assists tonight.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Oh, got a piece of it. Now the Pacers on the move. Here's Furphy. And the foul on Tyrese Haliburton. That's foul number 2 for him. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. He takes it in. Here's Sarr. Out to the wing. Here's Thunder, defended by Halliburton. Here's Thunder, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Number 47.
Good on the second one. And here's Indiana now. 3-point lead. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Launches it. The shot no good.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And here's Dillingham from the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Dillingham's got 12.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use. Of it.
Halliburton up top. He's got 17. Here's Furphy to the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hawkins. Rejected by Barnes. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Here's Simpson. 5 points in the game. No good on the quick three.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Dillingham with the bucket.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Halliburton outside. From outside the arc. Oh, Halliburton deadly from deep.
Well, it's been early in his career, but Tyrese Halliburton has proven to be extremely dangerous from range.
Whitehead passes to Thunder. Out to the right wing. Here's Sarr. Shot clock at 5. And again, it's Brooklyn. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Ryan, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal. I don't ever set limits." Ryan?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there. Indiana trailing here. Halliburton outside. Pass to Hawkins. Here's Knight. Here's Simpson. 5 points in the game. Sarr pulls it in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Out left to the wing. Here's Whitehead. Still without a bucket. Barnes, it's good. Now it's a 3-point Brooklyn lead.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Knight, the pass to Halliburton. Free throw line jumper. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Halliburton's got 22 points.
Well, because he's a 3-level scorer, anywhere he is on the floor, Halliburton capable of creating jumpers.
And the Pacers making a change here. All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. Brooklyn, 2nd. 5th on the list, Indiana.
During last season, both of these teams were just unselfish, piling up the assist.
Thunder, and it's blocked. Here's Gill. 6 points for him. They get it back. Willis. And a nice finish on the layup. Willis has got 9 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks too.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
Pass tonight. Here's Gill. Elbow shot. Knight can't hit. Brooklyn trailing. It's rebounded by Indiana. Knight's got 7 rebounds in the game. Another steal for the finish. Rips down the breakaway slam. Man, what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes too.
Valentine passes to Willis. To the left wing. Unloads. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Indiana Pacers. On Monday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. Then on Wednesday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Brooklyn Nets.
In that game against the Lakers, that one's going to be game number 9 of the year for them. Really starting to get towards the meat of things by then.
The Pacers making a switch here. Dunn's checked in, and the basket by Willis.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Down low. Thunder, the pass to Barnes. Here's Thunder, back to Smith. Kessler a screen, down to 5 on the shot clock. 2 open that time. They didn't look easy. 7 points in the game. 1:49 left to play in the third quarter. Pass to Gill. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Gill's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Well, the Pacers shooting about 42%. In the third. Pass to Valentine. Shot from 12. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Barnes. There's 53 seconds left in the third. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Thunder, the pass to Kessler. The Pacers pull it in. Willis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Valentine. The 3 is up. He's got it. 6 of 10 now. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The shot by Thunder, no good.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
And so the big win by Indiana in a tight game.
Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Good game, MP.
crowd looks hyped tonight. Better come with me.